Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing Naval Ops Warship Gunner on the PlayStation 2. This one was sent in by Marcus. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus was kind enough to send in this game. Naval Ops Warship Gunner. Strike hard, strike fast, and strike deep. That's what the back of the box says. Realize your vision of a state-of-the-art war machine. Build a ship, sail into the heart of enemy waters, and put it to the test. You won't just prove your ship in battle, you'll prove yourself, too. 40 deadly missions, over 800 ship components, a real action shooter, additional modes and features. Nice. Very excited. Also, apparently it has an infinite money cheat, according to Marcus, so... Let's see. Naval Ops Warship Gunner PS2 Infinite Money. Where is this? At the Allied base, the screen where your ship is docked, press left, left, right, right, L2, L2, no, L2, R2, R1, L2, L1, square, triangle. Okay, sure. Yeah, sounds good. Talon, thank you for the $2. My other 2 P.O. Box games come later, right? I don't understand the question. I mean, obviously I'm not playing them tonight. Yeah, yes. Left, left, right, right. L2. R2. You played the third one I sent in? Oh, yeah, I mean, there's no... They're not played in the order they're sent. They're played, completely randomly. Entirely randomly. Just based on, just what I want to play at the time. Like tonight, I thought, why not jump at a big battleship and fire off a variety of gun bullets from the ship. So that's what we're gonna do. I got a green tea with me tonight. Green tea. Jasmine. Mmm. Delightful. What a delicious tea. You know, you get the qualities, the calming qualities of the green tea, but with the comic qualities of the jasmine. A great tea to be drinking when you're sinking ships and murdering men. You're drowning men in the ocean. When you're dooming ships full of people to a bottomless end. No game title, no game data for this title. Create a new game data. Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. It takes a while to create a lot of quality game data. Koei. Micro cabin. What the heck? Oh my god. This is not what I expected to have happen. Magic? Is this that one movie where the modern day military goes back in time? What's that movie called? What the heck was that? That movie. Was that a good movie? I saw it when I was a child. Ghost Ship? No, this is like a 1980s film about modern U.S. military going back in time and fighting the Japanese in World War II or something. Final Countdown? Final Countdown. Yeah, that's it. Naval Ops. Warship Gunner. Is this a Final Countdown situation? Let's go to options. Oh yeah, speaking of P.O. Box stuff. Starting possibly tomorrow, but I'm not 100% sure. You might see some P.O. Box games showing up throughout the week and not just on Sunday. I've avoided doing this in the past because I didn't want the whole stream to get taken over by P.O. Box games. But the P.O. Box submission thing is now closed. So these are not games that haven't been played yet. These are only games that have not been... that have been played. These are games that... let me restate this. These are not games I've played previously from the P.O. Box. These are games that have been sent in that I have not played yet. That are going to get their one playthrough on a weekday instead of a Sunday. The reason for this is when I decided to shut down the P.O. Box for game submissions, there was already a huge queue. And, you know, as this thing was shutting down, possibly forever, a lot of people sent in a lot of games right at the end. And currently, if I only played the P.O. Box games on Sunday like I have been, we won't get through the queue until 2026. Like, we'll be into 2026 before the queue ends. So, I gotta get a few of them off, like at random times throughout the week when the fancy strikes me. So if a P.O. Box game shows up at on a Monday or a Tuesday or what have you, this is the reason. Confirm, yes, I will confirm. It's interesting that I could press the continue button. You're going to be fighting crazy future tech with your World War II ship to start with, so don't chase bigger ships, just stick to the mission and fight their regular ships. Oh, but I love hubris. Captain, are you alright? I'll do my best. Where are we? This is a reverse Final Destination. They're firing on us. Oh my god, I'm so wiggly. Nope. I switched weapons without realizing it. Oh, I moved the camera. gonna take me a second to get used to the controls here.
Minor damage.
Yeah, I bet. I bet there's some very small amounts of damage. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the damage. I assume I'm supposed to be taking out some ships and stuff. Oh, interesting.
Enemy ship sunk.
Excellent.
Heavy damage.
Oh, repair. Nice.
Emergency repairs commencing.
Sky2Fall, thank you for the $4.99. Jason, that orphanage is harboring terrorists. You know what you must do, soldier. Joe Terror is in there, Jason. Make the president proud. I will. I will, sir.
Emergency repairs complete.
Oh.
Engines restarting.
I will get that orphanage out of here. Those orphans are patriots. That's why we must blow them up. They would understand. They understand needs must.
Minor damage.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Oh, that was a lot of damage.
Medium damage.
I didn't check the main menu to see if there was a tutorial mode. There probably was. Because usually the game does tell you at least how to control it, and I still haven't really figured out how the controls work. Oh, there's a tutorial. Excellent. Yeah, we should play the tutorial. I thought I could just wing it, but clearly that's not gonna work out. Oh, you know what I did last night? I wrote a letter to the Pope. I wrote a Pope letter. I wrote to the Pope, you know, the one in the Vatican, who I consider to be, you know, not the real Pope, but an imposter. I didn't say this in the letter though, because I don't think they'd there's any chance of the Pope getting it if I call him an imposter. Controlling speed. Change speed using up and down on the direction button. Speed increases 1 level each time you press up. Oh, okay. Speed increases through slow, medium, and full ahead. Speed drops 1 level each time you press down. Dropping speed to R will put you in reverse. Now practice with speed changes. Okay, yeah, this I definitely didn't figure this out last time. You mend the schism. Yeah, I'm hoping to mend the schism. I haven't actually written about the schism yet. I feel like I need to ease into that. I just sent a they have an official office that responds to letters. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a whole like bishop or something. I forgot who it actually is. With Mother Superior and 2 sisters who go through all the thousands of letters the Pope gets every day and figures out which ones the Pope should respond to. And then the office responds to a bunch of others. I imagine most of the emails, I mean, not emails, most of the letters the Pope gets are asking for things. And I'm not, I'm not asking for anything except for, I had a theological question that I thought maybe the Pope could answer. You might think this is something you should maybe take up with like a local priest or something. But no, I wanted to go right to the top. The ship's rudder is controlled left or right on the directional button or with the L1 and R1 buttons. Got it. Left. Turn left, press right. Okay. Here's the thing I've started thinking about recently. You know, there's a lot of people that I consider generally unapproachable. But you know, why not try? These are just regular human beings. Why can't I write a letter to the Pope? Why can't I write a letter to anyone in the world? All right, this is. Yeah, okay, I got it. It was a good tutorial. One step at a time. Enemy ship names are displayed in red. Well, if you believe the church, he literally isn't anyone, he's the Pope. Isn't just anyone, he's the Pope. Yeah, if you do, if you are a Catholic, then he's obviously not just a regular person. I'm not Catholic, though, so... enemy ship names displayed in red. Your targeting system is controlled with the left analog stick. Okay. I see. Pressing the R3 button, you can rotate the camera to see behind you. Pressing the L3 button, you can return to its default setting. Targeting system color and shape will change depending on the status of your selected weapon. Green indicates targeted enemy is within range. Use the X button to fire. Red indicates the enemy is out of range. Gray indicates that for some reason, example out of ammo, you cannot fire that weapon. Certain weapons have minimum angle or distance requirements. Sometimes the enemy might be too close to shoot, so the target will be gray as well. Normal mode, anti-land sea is indicated by a plus in the center of the target. W indicates that weapon is in anti-air mode. Due to the motion of your ship, targeting can be unsteady. Idling engines ensure better accuracy. Try to fire an enemy ship. Alright. We did it. Is there really such thing as a true Pope? Well, once again, it depends on your religious inclinations. In addition to normal attack mode, there's a precision mode. There's so many decades of fighting over just that question. Centuries, in fact. Precision mode. Pressing the O button will take you to the precision mode screen. Be careful by focusing on one ship. It can be hard to keep track of others. Use the precision mode to fire on another ship. Okay.
Enemy ship sunk.
Advance to the next step? Absolutely. Marcus, thank you for the $2. Could you also write to Patriarch Bartholomew? This is a good question. The numerical Patriarch Bartholomew. Ecumenical, sorry, not a numerical. the many-numbered Patriarch. The Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew. Who is would be the closest thing to my own pope. I'm also not a Greek Orthodox, but my family is Greek Orthodox. I've spent more time at a Greek Orthodox church than any other church. I was having a hard time figuring out exactly how to write to him. I found how to write to the specific church that he's technically the head of, because he's the first among equals, the head of one church of 15. Sorry, he's the bishop of Constantinople. So there's like a church I could write to, but I don't actually know if it'll get to him or not. I gotta research more. But if so, I'm gonna send the same question that I sent to the Catholic Pope. Radar displays enemy ships, torpedoes, and aircraft. The ship displayed in white. The very center is your own ship. Enemy ships are shown as ship. Your red closest red mark to the center, white mark closer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand this. In the lower left is the mini-map. It displays your current ship position and other info. Enemy ships are shown as red dots. Friendly forces shown as green dots. When a boss ship appears, mini-map. So square box. Okay. Your weapons panel is located in the lower right. Numbers 1 through 7 list your installed armaments. A mark to the left is the number that indicates your selected weapon. Selected weapon name is also displayed a little brighter. You can change weapons using the triangle and the square button. Got it. There is a number to the right of each weapon. This indicates the ammo remaining for that weapon. Below the remaining ammunition, the current armament is displayed. RP indicates the number of times you can undertake ship repairs. RP increases if you pick up a repair kit. AF displays your aircraft total. Upper number indicates the aircraft currently airborne. Lower number shows the aircraft still aboard. I think I'm starting to get it. Check your current ship status using the condition messages and icons in the lower center of the screen. All right.
Fire has broken out.
Oh no! From left to right, the icons denote plating damage, fire, flooding, rudder destroyed, and engine damage. That's good to know. It's good to know. I hope the Pope responds to me personally. I hope I get a personal response back. Because that can't happen. There's actually... there's threads on Reddit from Catholics who are trying to figure out, like, how can you min-max your chances of getting an actual reply back from the Pope? What is the best strats for getting a Pope response? It seems that handwriting the letter is actually an important step. On top of that, being very brief, being as economical as you can with the words, and being respectful. All of these things. And I imagine the context of your message is important. Strategic objectives and scenario messages display at the top of the screen. Put a kissy mark on the envelope. That'll definitely do it. I'd expect everyone to get some form response, like if you wrote Biden. That's what most people get. Most people are going to get a form response back. Although there are letters that are forwarded to the actual Pope, who dictates a response. Or I imagine in very rare cases actually writes out a response himself. Pressing the R2 button will take you to intercept mode. The camera will move above you. If you have installed the appropriate weapon, your ship will automatically use it to deal with incoming torpedoes and the like. Oh, this is interesting. Did you ask him to ask God anything? No, I asked about... I asked one of the most, like, what I imagine to be, like, the... You know, if you can imagine someone going to college for philosophy and, like, what first-year philosophy ideas are that every student has. This is, I imagine, a first-year, like, theology sort of question that I've sent the Pope to answer, which feels a little bit disrespectful and a waste of his time, but it's what I sent. I asked the Pope. So in according to the let me advance this tutorial real quick. I'll say this in just a minute when I'm actually going around. Try out the intercept mode. Press the start button to end this simulation. Alright, let's intercept. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for the $5. Pope writes back, OMG, I love video game Valley. Yeah, I don't think the Pope watches my live streams, but you never know. HP bar in the center of the screen indicates your ship's endurance. Yeah, got it. That's no problem. Open the menu, select repair.
Emergency repairs complete.
Yeah, I understand all this. To withdraw from battle, open the menu and select withdrawal. Yeah, get out of here. You can withdraw from the battle sector before completing an objective or after a mission has failed. Since you are unable to withdraw after successfully completing an objective, you may need to exit the map to complete the stage. Alright, yeah, we're good. We're going to try again. I believe we're going to do it this time. We now have the knowledge I need to successfully do this fight. The question that I sent to the Pope is... So it is part of... part of the... One core part of the Catholic religion, and I think probably most Christian religion in general is that God created the universe and all of the, like, the physical and the spiritual world, God created essentially out of nothing, right? the materials did not already exist. God is existence. This. Oh my God. Why am I not hitting that carrier? So this is an important point that the materials for existence did not exist separate from God. My God didn't just stumble upon them. Only the red targets are enemies. Oh yeah, I'm shooting my friends. Of course. Thank you, Marcus. I'm trying to explain to the people on my ship. I'm sorry, I was firing at our allies because I was talking about religious theology.
Enemy ship sunk.
So the yeah, here we go. Now we're doing it. Now that I've got the now that I understand the logic of the controls, they're pretty good. So anyway, that's God created the universe essentially out of through his own power, all of reality, the spiritual and the physical realms. This effectively means that you know, everything that exists, you know, comes from God, and by logical extension is of God. The universe itself is God. Everything is God. In the sense that, you know...
Minor damage.
I need to repair myself, probably. None of it can exist without him, because he is the existence himself. So, my question to the Pope is taking this as fact,
damage.
which I oh my God, I gotta repair myself.
Emergency repairs commencing.
Jason Steele claims to be God. I mean, this is kind of where I'm going, actually. This is the I feel like probably a blasphemous question, but this does mean that the material that human consciousness is made out of is by necessity the material of God. And so is human consciousness itself fundamentally also God? Like I said, I feel like this is probably like first-year theology.
Enemy ship sunk.
Like if you're going to seminary school and you start thinking these big ideas. It's like Carl Sagan said, "You're a way for the cosmos to know itself." Yeah, I mean that's the humanist version. So I don't think it's a particularly even necessarily an interesting question, but it is one I would love to get an answer from the Pope about.
Enemy ship sunk.
Possibly for a video that I might be doing. You want to either shoot down the torpedoes or dodge them. Switch radar types to see them incoming. Oh, how do I switch to radar type? What kind of stationary do you think the Pope uses? That's a good question. I would love to know that too. You sent your letters. I do not. Hey, we did it.
We have successfully withdrawn from combat. We see other survivors of the battle as well. We have no idea what is going on or indeed where we are. After safely leaving the battle sector, we hooked up with the crew that had helped us withdraw.
Oh, did we?
They called themselves the Freedom Forces and told us they fought an oppressive regime
the
that
Navy,
controlled
of course.
most of the world. In this world,
It's just how we do it in the
dictatorship
Navy.
calling itself the Empire has won control of large areas of the globe.
Oh,
Our
no.
new comrades were a group of guerrilla fighters determined to oppose this despotic rule. But that seems to be the only difference between our worlds. Countries, oceans, cities, all the names are exactly the same as in our own world. Parallel world. A term I once read in a science fiction novel. We had impressed them with our fighting ability. They asked that we join them. These rebels are desperate for any and all help against the might of the Empire.
Let's
But
donk
can
up
we
the
believe
Empire.
them? Is what they're saying true? We have no idea and no way to find out. Still, we have nowhere else to turn. That, and we have already been attacked by this empire of theirs. Our sister ship has been sunk. We cannot survive here alone. The crew met and talked it over, and we decided to throw our fates in with these FF. Evidently, we are fated to do battle on this world as well.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's battle. Select button changes the radar type. Okay. Good to know. Which nation will you select? Heavily equipped, easy to use, versatile, good for novices. American has no obvious weak points. This feels incorrect. I'll go with the Japanese. Freedom Forces. No. Freedom Fries. You remember when after... You might not remember this depending on how old you are. After 9/11, when France refused to send troops to commit war crimes in Afghanistan and Iraq, Americans got so angry with the French that they were like, we're gonna rename French fries to Freedom Fries. Japanese get the best battleship hulls. Their aircraft suck, though. Guess I'll just have to deal with that. Oh, this is where I can enter the cheat code, I think. Left, right. L2, R2, R1, L1, L2, R2, R1, L1, square triangle. Left, left, right, right. L2, R2, R1, L1, square triangle. Nothing happens. Let me... Left, left, right, right. Two, right. No, I messed that up. Okay. Left, left, right, right. L2, R2, R1, L1, square triangle. Maybe I need to do it faster. That did it. Look at all those 9s, baby. Look at those 9s. Oh yeah, let's put these all up to 30. Look at all this new stuff available. You can buy all kinds of upgrades, but keep in mind most of the ship designs require you to sink X number of ships to get. Weight is a problem early on. Okay, so I've just unlocked a lot of stuff, but I can't just load it all up on my... Because I'm not going to have every ship yet, okay. Got it. Okay, never mind. Go to R&D to see what you can research. Fit other. Just gonna go to every menu. Save the game real quick. Yeah, I don't see R&D anywhere. Pre-built. Let's get a battleship. None of these seem expensive enough. Buy the most expensive battleship hull. Yeah, let's get some atomic engines. Good stuff. I don't know if this is actually what we should be doing, but... no, I put the wrong one. Alright, I think this should be just about it. I guess I don't really understand these weapons. I'll just buy a bunch of everything. I'm sure Krypton lasers. Oh, I need more of these. Yeah, a bunch of this stuff. Alright, let's yeah, I see. So we have... I just bought everything for a battleship, but we don't have battleships yet. I should have foreseen this. How do I get out of this menu? It does sound like military budget. I'm thinking militarily here. We just buy a pre-built ship. Buy a pre-built. It's the most expensive. just in case, for my destroyer, I'll also buy whatever the most expensive destroyer engine is. We're gonna be so powerful, they're not gonna know what hit them. I assume, unless I donk this up. Which I might, it's happened before. There is a dog on the menu, yeah. Bark, bark. Ruff, ruff. Bark, bark. Meow, meow. I don't know if I like the automatic thing, because I want powerful everything. Well, let me do that. I want everything to be the top of the line. Oh, here we go. You know what? That'll do it. I don't see my atomic one. Oh yeah, here we go. Turbine, place. No, I don't have anything. Boiler, place. Atomic. Engine. Did that work? I don't actually know if this is working or not. Just placing engines all over the place. Perfect. Remove all my armaments. I'm gonna only put down the most powerful armaments, like the Krypton laser. Okay, I can't. I don't think I can place the Krypton laser. I think the Krypton laser is... it's too big. Oh, wait. Need to center it, okay. Center the Krypton laser. Heavy X-ray ordnance. New X-ray ordnance. Nice. Well, we're gonna see how this works out in just one moment. It's just anti-air pulse laser, sure. Let's put one of those here. Some rockets. Anti-ship missile launchers. And some other rockets. Alright, this looks good. Well, we're halfway through the stream. We do have a birthday to celebrate. We have a birthday to celebrate today, that's right. Oh, hello, Connor. Doing all right. How are things doing with you? It is Toby's birthday. Happy birthday, Toby. Let's see what the machine's got to say to Toby. I think so. I think Toby at one point was a baby. Calculating data. Here we go. All right, data's been calculated. Let's fill out your birth fate card. What is your luck number for the year? It could be one of an assortment of numbers. It's 2. It's the number 2. How about your letter? Just kind of all crumbling in on each other. How's the weather? It's the sun. Any of this hatch an egg? No. Got a joke? Birthday Machine has written a joke just for you, Toby. Here's your joke. Tell me, how did the sleepy locust do to the silly actor? How did the sleepy locust do to the silly actor? You see, that is the fear leaking into us, which we quickly get enough of. That we do. Birthday Machine has looked at the stars, determined your friend constellation is, you guessed it, the fires of the fox. Enemy star, Omicron, Nolani, number 1139. Has there been a cosmic event? Let's look at the data. and the charts if possible. No. Gather round, everyone. It's time to sing. To who? Toby, of course. Join me, if you can. Happy birthday to Toby. Birthday sweets baked for Toby. Do angels come from eggs? Here, have some juice, Toby. I should write that to the Pope. Do angels come from eggs? Beep, boop, beep, 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 Toby. Friendly light upon Toby. Oh, I see something. A terrible day. Is this a day you saw something that's terrible? Finally, the machine has created a one-of-a-kind work of art just for you, Toby. Here it is, your one-of-a-kind work of art. This is beautiful. This is high art right here. Look at this. God, what a piece. The number of animals on this one. I see 4. There's the dog. Behind that, there's a bird. Behind that, you think it's just a cat, but there's also a frog there. Possibly a 5th one. I can't really tell if that's part of the frog or what. But, oh, and I guess human beings are also animals. So 6. Happy birthday, Toby. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. And many more. Pope needs to see this one. The Pope. I gotta print this out and send this to the Pope. Yeah, send it to the Pope. Is this Gen AI? No. There's no AI in the video game valley. There's only a birthday machine who's real and alive. It's alive. Happy birthday to me. Thank you for the $2. Thank you, Jason and Valley friends. Love you all. Happiest of birthdays to you, Toby. I hope you genuinely, truly have a good day. A great day. For Toby. Oh, I did miss a super chat. Sky2Fall, thank you for the $1.99. Jason, look out. There's an orphan on that ship. Oh! Well, we gotta sink it for sure now. we can't let one orphan get away. That's not the United States way. Marcus, thank you for the $2. You need intercept weapons and long guns. Even if I have Krypton weapons... Even if I have a big laser. Yeah, alright, let's see. I guess I can get rid of one of my rocket launchers. What's an intercept weapon? Machine guns? Alright, I'll get a machine gun. Do I need rocket launcher, missile launcher, anti-ship? Krypton, heavy X-ray, new X-ray, anti-air pulse laser. Yeah, I'll get rid of these rocket launchers and replace it with high elevation gun. Is that it? We'll see how this works out. guess this is fine. Malphazar, thank you for the $2. Ever play Metal Wolf Chaos? Yeah, I can't play that. I think it's like the original Xbox is not region free, and I think that didn't get a US release as far as I can remember. Didn't it get like a re-release or a remaster or something? I think there's a modern way to play it, but I can't remember for sure. Ernesto, thank you for the 500 Argentine pesos. Sad I bought 3 Fix Your Hearts or Die embroidered patches for me to gift 2 friends from some indie store. Oh, I'm sad, so I bought 3 Fix Your Hearts or Die embroidered patches for me to gift to 2 friends from some indie store, and I'm here now sharing my mindless consumerism by consuming even more on a super chat. Yay. Thank you, Ernesto. It's a good line. I have complicated feelings about that character, but I do think that that's truly a phenomenal line. Just absolute. Could not do better. Area A.
Greetings.
Hello.
I am the FF signals operator for TACCOMs to your ship. I have been assigned to brief you on our current situation.
Okay.
When you appeared, our forces were attempting to destroy the newest ship of the Empire, the Whirlwind. The Whirlwind has astonishing capabilities given current levels of technology. We call it a super ship.
My God.
Due to its awesome power, our attack ended in failure, and our forces sustained heavy damage.
Yeah, I bet.
But we cannot give up. We have to muster our forces once more. You have been asked to head for the staging point. Detection is negative for large hostiles on your charted course, but scouts report smaller enemy vessels ahead. Take care not to mistake friendly forces for those of the Empire.
I may mistake friendly forces.
Prepare
I
to
apologize
depart.
if that happens.
Good luck.
Yeah, let's take my big old ship with my Krypton laser. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that does. Rendezvous at the staging point. This is my Krypton laser. There we go.
Enemy ship sunk.
Yeah, I bet. I hit it with my Krypton laser. Krypton laser seems pretty short range. Oh, no, maybe.
Enemy ship sunk.
Wow.
Enemy ship sunk.
I really don't want to accidentally hit the wrong ship here. Oh, that's ammo supply. I've been shooting at ammo supply in repair kits. Hit select to change the radar range. There we go. pause map to see your targets. My targets are everyone alive. I've gone rogue.
Enemy ship sunk.
It's probably not an enemy. Oh wait, there's an enemy up ahead though. Objective rendezvous at the staging point. Okay, yeah, I'll go that way.
Enemy ship sunk.
Dang, this krypton laser is pretty good.
Enemy ship sunk.
It's, not bad.
Enemy ship sunk.
He's planning to destroy their city and ignore the rendezvous. I guess I could do that. I guess I could just kill everyone.
Enemy ship sunk.
Would that give me a game over or a extra success, like a super good success?
Enemy ship sunk.
I think it would just mean our time would be higher. Yeah. Well, let's lumber on towards the rendezvous.
Enemy ship sunk.
Where's that enemy? Alright, heading towards the rendezvous. At full speed. Jason, someday you'll have to acknowledge that me and the teens are right about Denise. You and the teens. The teens super into Twin Peaks discourse. A lot of TikTok discourse on Twin Peaks. Everyone loves Denise. This is definitely not true.
Enemy ship sunk.
I've read plenty of write-ups to know that's not the case. Like I said, I got mixed feelings. I like more than I dislike. Not by the teens. Is there any teens watching now who's also watched the whole Twin Peaks? Any Twin Peaks teens here? I think there's great things about the characters. I think it's a little jokey in ways that are not necessarily positive. It's interesting. If you know, you read the original script. So the original script for like the first episode that Denise shows up. You read the original script and it's a way different vibe. It's very obviously like a 90s transphobia kind of vibe. The original script not great. David Lynch, a very empathetic person though. David Lynch is not going to have a character appear on the show who's like there to be made fun of. And there's a lot of modifications and changes that happen from screenwriting to the final product that I think does make Denise a interesting and compelling character. And there's a lot of things that I like about the portrayal. But not everything.
Enemy ship sunk.
I think we're nearly at the rendezvous point. Denise is great for the time. I think the things that I do think are great about Denise at the time is Dale Cooper is immediately very accepting of her, which I think is good. I think that the fact that she's presented as a professional in a professional career woman as opposed to like a sex worker or something, which is like the majority of the portrayals of trans women at the time, is also very good. I like the I like a lot of her personality. I like a lot of her she seems very in control of her own narrative, which is great. There's some lines that she says that I feel like I can 100% like buy as like a self-deprecating humor kind of thing. And there's a couple of other lines that feels like very much like a cis dude writing a trans woman. It just doesn't feel like a line that I would imagine her actually saying. But I think Denise is are we here at the rendezvous yet? A good character. I certainly wouldn't want her out of the show. And I think the only thing that I don't like about her appearance in Twin Peaks: The Return, that one line that gets quoted is a very powerful line. It feels a little like patting your own back. That scene. It feels a little bit like that to me. We did it. We made it to the rendezvous. That's all I had to do, huh? Exit the battle sector. Okay. So the line is a declaration of intentions. Yeah, I think that's also the case. I guess we're gonna just keep shipping out. Is that what we got? Is that what we gotta do? Did we win? I think we did.
Objective achieved. Depart this sector.
Yes.
The ship successfully rendezvoused with the other survivors. Now we can move on to a fresh strategy.
We did it. A2. Let's do it. I picked a very slow ship.
We have been asked to destroy enemy radar installations. Currently, the FF is under a blockade by the Empire. Its citizens are suffering.
Okay.
To break the blockade and enable unhindered transport of necessary resources to the people, enemy radar installations must be taken out. The installations are vulnerable when guard units stand down and are replaced. That is when we are to make our attack. The radar installation must be destroyed before enemy reinforcements arrive. There is a minefield in the waters close by. We must equip machine guns to clear our path. We have been cleared to embark.
Let's go. Ready to embark? Yes. Destroy 3 enemy radar installations. You got it. Dang it.
Enemy ship sunk.
Nice.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Take that. Alright, we got one of our targets up ahead. Oh, but there's another enemy ship. Son of a gun.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Nice.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Just keep lasering everyone.
Enemy ship sunk.
I got a target. Oh yeah, I missed a super chat. Apologies. Brad, thank you for the 199. War. What good is it, you know? There's a lot of good that war does. Orphan murdering, for instance. Making new orphans to murder. All of this stuff. I get it. These mines, I'm probably gonna hit a mine, right?
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
Oh, here we go. Get rid of all these little mines, no problem. Success! We did it! Alright. I can't just, can't just select leave, right? I gotta get out of here. Probably help to have a faster ship. Oh my god, there's so many mines everywhere. We'll get out of here eventually. It's gonna take a little bit. We're a slow ship. We're very slow. Very slow ship, but we're chugging along. We'll get there. I feel like Battleship was maybe a mistake in terms of this playthrough right here. Oh, I got other weapons too I can try.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
That was pretty good too. Can make this faster with better engines. I thought I'd put a good engine in, but yeah, I'll have to buy a better one so that it doesn't take me 10 minutes to leave the mission every time. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Almost there. Nuclear engines. You don't need smoke stacks or boilers. Yeah. Or do I, for that classic look?
You were able to deal a serious blow to the Empire blockade. With this success, the citizens need now only wait for the supply transports to arrive.
Kind of trick the other ships into thinking we aren't nuclear powered. Exactly, it's a ruse. It's a little trick I'm doing. go to the depot again. Well, I already have a bunch of atomic engines. I'll buy 10 more. I don't know what a turbine is. I should probably know what a turbine is because I gotta place it. Gotta use turbines. Can't place any more turbines. Got 4 turbines. Place more atomic engines. All right. Weight limit exceeded, of course. Oh, I'm just over though. I can get rid of this. It's 1 engine. I might get rid of it. How do I delete this? Manipulate, place, register. I push cancel it. Alright, removed all of those. Let me place them back. I gotta be so fast after this, you have no idea. Oh no, I placed 1 too many again. move them all again. Place them all again. Because I don't know how to do this any other way. Done. Let's see how this new ship goes. Let's see how this new ship flies. Let's see how the ship flies, baby. Seawolves. Sink 5 enemy submarines. We got it.
A priority signal from Mission Command. Our next directive is to seek and destroy an enemy submarine wolf pack.
Okay.
Although we were successful in dealing with the enemy radar installation, enemy submarines are now menacing supply routes. The people are still partially blockaded. We must alleviate the situation for the good of the people. Our mission imperative is to attack the hostile fleet and seek and destroy their submarine wolf pack. Our radar can detect enemy subs. Our depth charges and other anti-sub ordnance will send the enemy subs to the ocean floor in pieces. We must make sure of our anti-sub armament before leaving dock. We have been cleared to embark.
Will my laser work? Maybe, maybe not. Let's find out, baby. It might not. I might not be able to defeat these subs, no matter how powerful my laser is. At least our ship will be a little bit faster, maybe. We're a lot heavier, too, though. Oh no, we're definitely faster. Look at us speeding around.
Enemy ship sunk!
There's an enemy up ahead.
Enemy ship sunk!
Oh yeah, this works. This is fine. This laser's just it's too good. They shouldn't have given it to me.
Enemy ship sunk!
Alright, yeah, I gotta wait until this one surfaces now. I could just run into it. Well, you know what? Let's try. Got a pink laser. Nice. And to get a little further away. I guess this one's also underwater. Yeah, I do think I probably need some sort of anti-submarine thing.
Enemy ship sunk.
They're just not surfacing for me. They see my big laser and they're like, no, we'll probably just stay underwater. We'll probably just stay underwater, most likely. See if any of my weapons happen to work. You can abandon the mission. Yeah, I'll probably need to abandon the mission. Unless all the submarines happen to, you know, pop out of the water real quick. Good to know that my engine upgrades have had an impact now. Alright, I gotta get anti-submarine stuff. Sabkadura. I got a failing grade for that mission. That's too bad. I thought I did pretty well, considering the circumstances. Missiles do I have? Anti-sub missiles. Yeah, I'll buy a bunch of these. Any optical weapons that work for... That's probably good. Alright, I'll get rid of the anti-ship missile launcher. What do I need that for? Put the anti-sub missile launcher there instead. Alright, let's destroy the submarines. We're back, and we've got the appropriate weaponry. Sink 5 enemy submarine. You got it. I'm gonna sink so many submarines now that I have my submarine sinking button. I really wish my laser had worked. Wish I was able to laser into the water. I'm gonna start with hitting the above the water targets.
Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk.
All right, now it's time. I believe to switch to my submarine attacking missiles. My missile just like fly into the air. What happened there?
Enemy ship sunk.
Oh, nice. We did it.
Enemy ship sunk.
Got him, no problem.
Enemy ship sunk.
That was the regular ship.
Enemy ship sunk.
Alright.
Enemy ship sunk.
We got him. Who's attacking me now? What the heck? You son of a gun.
Enemy ship sunk.
Target straight ahead. Oh, that's parts. course I'm shooting. I'm not shooting the enemy at all. There's the enemy.
Enemy ship sunk.
Mission complete. We've done it. Once again, we've saved the day through our military prowess. Definitely not through our infinite money cheat code. Well, we're at the end of the stream. That'll be it for today. Thank you again, Marcus, for sending in this game. I've never really played a game quite like this, in terms of like naval simulation stuff. Feels pretty unique. So thank you for sending it over. I feel like it's just kind of a lot of depth to it that I definitely was not experiencing through my cheating. But it was interesting, like, playing a game that has this much...
Objective achieved. Depart this sector.
This much intricacy to it that's also, like, plays as arcadey as this does.
The enemy force sent to stop the transport convoy has been dispersed. The transports have arrived safely and huge amounts of supplies have been delivered. The citizens are celebrating.
Hooray.
The enemy blockade is over.
Finally. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. Citizens are celebrating. The enemy blockade is over. Should look up the bosses in this game. I absolutely will. I'd love to shoot lasers at a boss one day. Maybe we'll return to this and get to one of the bosses. I have to make sure I save. Be back tomorrow. Not sure what game I'm playing. I think I mentioned earlier in the stream that there's going to be a couple of days over the next few months that I'm going to play P.O. Box games on days other than Sunday as well, just because the queue is so long at this point. The only way to get through the queue this year and not have it run into next year is by occasionally playing more than one a week, and that's what I'm gonna do. The queue being closed now, so it's not really possible for it to even get larger than that, but but yeah, I'm gonna get through the queue this year. Speedrun all games, Alf style. I'm gonna speedrun all the games. Stay safe tomorrow, especially those in the U.S. I don't think there's much to worry about tomorrow specifically, but the coming years, and I don't think just the next 4 years. A lot of people put a lot of doom and gloom around specific presidencies. I am more worried about the continuous erosion. I feel like if I had more hope for like the presidency after Trump, I might feel differently. But it's like, you know. I think people misremember like exactly how bad for the United States in general and the world the George W. Bush presidency was. And had genuine hope when the Obama administration came in, and I feel like the biggest thing that the Obama administration did, in terms of long-term effect on the government, was cement all of the increases in power that the Bush administration did, and set up increasing power grabs for the executive branch that has essentially set up this situation where like the government has more power over our lives than ever before. And if you end up with a president who's this benevolent philosopher king, I saw it described as this at one point years ago, then maybe that plays out all right. But what are the odds that we're going to have nothing but benevolent philosopher kings as president for the rest of time? Very unlikely. I feel like we're in for more Trumps than we are for benevolent philosopher kings. Would like things to get better rather than worse, and I think that that's possible. It's easy to fall into doomerism because of all the doom, because of all that doom out there. But I think as equally hard as it is to predict like bad things in the future, like certainly when Obama was elected president, I did not foresee this particular outcome. As difficult as it is to predict the bad things in the future, it's also equally as difficult to predict the good things. So I think that if there is a good future ahead of us, it is by necessity one that's obscured from us right now. So if you think into the future and you simply cannot see things getting better, know that that's how it's going to be, even if things do get better in the future. You simply can't see them. But I think, you know what? I mentioned this in the New Year's stream. I'm going to mention it again here. I feel like instinctually I have bad feelings about what's to come. But I'm gonna predict that you know what? By the end of the year, things are gonna be looking up more than you would think. Now, this might not come true, but I'm gonna say by the end of the year, there's gonna be an event of some sort. What'll the event be? I don't know, but it'll give you a little bit of more hope for for the years to come. You'll be like, you know what? I can see it now. Thanks to the event. Thanks to the unnamed event. I can see a potential way forward for us all. Well, we'll all find out. People will be involved. People will be involved. There will be an event. One thing that I think has been helping me to maintain, what would I call it? I don't think sanity is the right word, because I feel like most of what I've been using to cope with this has been insane things. But I think kind of acknowledging the chaos of the world and the limited impact that you personally have on it. I wrote a letter to the Pope. Why did I do this? I just thought to myself, remove the limitations that you think exists on on your interactions with this world, and you know, find things to do that don't necessarily make sense. I'm handwriting letters to all sorts of people, to companies, to popes, to... I'm doing all of this stuff. Why? Because the world seems a little bit out of my control right now, so... Why not find stuff to do that doesn't necessarily make sense? We live in irrational times. Why not be irrational yourself sometimes? There's only so much we can do. Let's do some weird stuff. Just decided to leave it all up to whatever I dream every night. I have dreams and then instinctively follow them. Somehow working better than my previous rational approach. See, this is exactly it. Yes, this is great, Marcus. Not Marcus. Ernesto. Sorry, this is great, Ernesto. Ernesto, we need to be following dream logic. Ernesto, let's all follow dream logic. Yes. The world is inherently chaos. There is things that we can't predict about it, things that we can't do. So, you know, when things do feel out of your control, doing stuff like having a dream and then letting that guide your decisions is not necessarily a bad decision. In a way, it takes what could be feelings of helplessness and turns it into actions. I'm going to bring up Albert Camus again. Albert Camus, this feeling that you have, that there is no meaning to the world, that there is no, there's no purpose to anything. This is you encountering the absurd, the philosophical absurd, and one of the main things that Albert Camus attempts to get people to do is to both accept that the absurd is real, both accept that we do live in a absurd world. That there is no meaning, that there is no rationality to any of this, and to not let that prevent you from engaging in an active role in your own life. So he suggests rebelling against this in spite of any kind of perceived meaninglessness. To continue to rebel, to continue to act. Dying is strictly off limits. Yeah, he argues against not killing yourself either. Very important. I downloaded some Camus stuff to my Kindle after your recommendations. We'll get to it eventually. Good stuff. This is me saying this. Rebecca Sorrows and Albert Camus both recommend not to kill yourself. Yeah, Albert Camus recommends 1, don't kill yourself. 2, don't commit philosophical suicide, which is accepting this idea that everything that's happening is actually completely rational. coming up with a philosophical belief that all of the nonsense that's happening is actually correct and good. And it's supposed to happen. Instead, rebel against it. Cultivate a rebel within yourself. What if I take myself out of existence? Hard to do, but let me know if that happens. If you stop existing due to some thought process, let me know. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's all. Gonna write some more letters tonight. I've been trying to look up... oh my god. This is the sort of stuff I've been doing to deal with all this. I've been trying to look up other people in the Vatican to write to. I wrote to the Pope. I did that. I'm like, there's got to be some, like, archaic researchers or something. There's got to be some, like, real weirdos in the Vatican I can write to who might be more likely to write back to me than the Pope. Why'd you write to the Pope? I just explained. The chaos of the world. Why not? It's very easy to picture yourself as fundamentally like self-limit your own power, if this makes sense. Picturing limits for yourself that don't exist. So I've been trying to break out of that in different ways. Because a lot of the way that the world has been going has been... There is a global rise of fascism right now. Countries around the world, fascism is getting more and more popular. And part of fascism is, an important part of fascism, is taking away individual will and replacing it with a state will, removing your individual powers, removing even collective power in exchange for very limited state power. And one of the ways that that's done is by creating this sort of mental idea that you have less power, you have less mobility, you have less capability than you actually have. And one thing that I've been doing personally is just trying to think of self-imposed limitations that don't really exist on myself and trying to remove those. So a very small thing is that previously when I thought of the Pope, I thought of the Pope as an entirely like unreachable person, just in a realm that I could never touch. But I mean, the Pope is a human being like the rest of us. The Pope exists in a place exactly right now. He's at an actual place, and you can send mail to that place. So I wrote a letter to the Pope, and I'm probably going to write more letters at different points. Will these letters actually get responded to by the Pope? Probably not. But by writing to the Pope, I'm removing the self-imposed belief of the Pope as an unreachable person. These handwritten letters, they are handwritten letters, yeah. I'm writing to a bunch of companies, too. I'm writing to a bunch of people. I'm looking up all sorts of people to write to. And will they respond to me? Probably not, but I imagine by the end of this, I'll get a few responses. Your senators, I don't really have anything interesting to say to my senators, like even mean stuff. I feel like the senators in the state that I live, at least, are essentially like, how do I put this? a lot of U.S. political people where they're essentially pieces of clockwork. Is like I could have a conversation with one of them, and like there's no way that anything I say would have any meaning to this person. Tim Cook, he's a gay man supporting fascism. I've been thinking of sending him a letter with yo WTH. I think Tim Cook is probably as reachable as the Pope, at least. Like, I think there's fundamentally people in the world that respond to the world around them and people who don't. And I think the Pope is someone who responds, and so I write to the Pope. Tim Cook, if someone who responds, write to Tim Cook. Why not? To my dearest Pope, you'll never believe the day I've had. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not write an angry letter to the Pope? Why not write just a diary of your day to the Pope? On the same line, why not write to the Satanic Temple? Why not write to the Dalai Lama? Dolly Parton. Write to Dolly Parton. Share an amazing banana bread recipe with the Pope. Share a banana bread recipe with the Pope. I've set myself on writing like at least one letter to someone every day. Possibly multiple letters. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Send daily correspondence letters to a political figure. I feel like there's, yeah. When I send letters off, my main idea here is that I'm sending it off with the idea that they will read it. Even though the chances of that are low. So I'm not writing to anyone where if they did read it, I wouldn't want to hear back. That doesn't mean that I'm writing to people that I like. But, you know, there's people out there who I don't like, who I still imagine that I could talk to, if that makes sense. Whereas there's other people who I simply cannot imagine having any kind of conversation with. Tempted to write to the Pope, rawr. I'm a scary T censored and then nothing else. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, the Pope definitely won't get that one, but the people answering the Pope's mail will. You might get a response. I mean, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, you know, if you want the Pope's people to know that you're out there, yeah, let them know. I do really want to find some obscure researcher in the Vatican to correspond with, though. I want to find a real. I want to find the person doing Vatican research who everyone else at the Vatican hates. Right to that person. I remember watching a documentary one time, and they were in the Vatican. And there was this a Vatican researcher who was walking by at the time, and they stopped him and started asking questions and stuff about religion. And at one point, they were asking about the existence of like the evidence for the existence of God, and the researcher was like, "Oh, I mean, I don't know. You know, most of the time, I don't even know if I believe in God." This is like someone who works in the Vatican, doing theological research. And I thought that was such a funny response. And I'm like, man, I love to write to this guy. I love the guy to be the guy who's like a high up in the Catholic Church working on religious stuff, who's like not even sure he believes in God. He's just really into theological stuff. but not even necessarily for some sort of faith reason. Isn't that common? Like, the longer you study something, the more you sort of despise it. Yeah, I think that is common. So I'm hoping to find some of the people like that to keep up correspondence with. Will I find them? I don't know. Well, I'll let you know if I do. Just gonna write a lot of letters this year. I got too much stationery. I gotta write these letters. Well, I guess that's it. I guess that's all for today. Use custom stationery. Nothing custom. That was a little too expensive for me, but I do use some nice stuff. Right to the Orthodox Patriarchs as well. Yeah, I've been looking up addresses for them. I'm a little bit... So, my family's Greek Orthodox, but I feel like there's more... How do I put this? I mean, I kind of feel like Greek, like Orthodox religious people, there's fewer who fall into the, like, I've researched this so much that I've stopped believing sort of category. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's more people in the Vatican who, like, think their way into heretical positions, if this makes sense. And I think a lot of this is, you know, the Orthodox religion, like, by necessity, just kind of is always positioned in opposition to the its position with the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is, you know, when you're in the number one position, you've got more ways to spiral yourself into some entirely other position. I don't know. But I'm still looking for people, all right. It's a Vatican Observatory with a staff directory and its website. Yeah, I found a bunch of staff directories, and I've been looking through those, trying to find candidates for my letters. For my, what is almost certainly going to be largely unwelcome letters, but who knows. Well, I'm going to go eat something. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Should I write Bono? Probably not going to write Bono. I might write Ringo Starr. You know what? That's my favorite Beatle, Ringo Starr. I think Ringo Starr is the best Beatle. I'm going to write Ringo Starr. Have a great night, everyone. Great morning, afternoon, evening. Whatever it is, wherever you are, have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.